Hi students, welcome back. Let's continue with the ring algorithm. In the previous video, I explained about the algorithm. Now let's see the example of this ring algorithm. So let's take this here the process 0 to 7. Processor participating in the network. Participating in network. So let's take any processor. P thinks that it has a coordinator, that the coordinator has crashed. So let's take the 7. The previous coordinator has crashed. So whenever it is crashed, it has built an election message which contained its own ID number. So it has to build an election message. So any one of the process can participate in the election simultaneously. So here the 2 is participating in election message. In the same way, the 5 is also participating in election message which contain its own ID. So starting with the own ID. Next, it sends to the first live successor. So next, what it sends? It sends to the next live successor. So what is the next live successor? 6. So now the 6 is checking. Here the 7 is crashed. So I have to connect to the next processor. So now the 6 contains the active list 5 and 6. Okay, it sends to the first live successor. In the same way, here the 2, next it sends the message 3. The 3 next live successor is a 4. So it is sending the message 2 and 3 that are placed in the active list. So here each process adds its own number and forwarded to the next. So each processor adds its number in the list and forward to the next. Number add in the list and forward to the next. And add the number in the list and forward to the next. Okay to have 2 elections at once. So here 2 elections are participating at once. So this is one part and this is another part. So these 2 are participating in the elections. Now this list contains 2, 3 and this list contains 5, 6, 0. So when the message returns to P, it sees its own process ID in the list and knows that the circuit is completed. So like this, it is participating in the network. So whenever it sends a message, again it sends a message like 2, 3, 4. So whenever it wants to continue here, it sees the message, the 5 seeing the message 2, 3, 4 and here it is coming like this. So like this, the circuit will be rotating up to it sees its own, whenever the process sees its own process ID in list, then it knows that the circuit is completed. Now P circulates a coordinator message with the new high number. Whatever the P, the process that participating in the election, that is going to circulate a coordinator message with the other numbers. So here both 2 and 5 are participated and elected 6. Suppose if 2 is participated means the 2 first it takes a 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is taken as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1 like this. Means first it is 2 is going to be complete the circuit until it reaches the 4, next 5, next 0, 6, next 0, next 1, again 2. Whenever it sees the 2 will stop the elections. In the same way 5, 6, 0, 2, 3, 4. So whenever again it reaches here, again 5 is come. So 5, whenever it sees the 5, it stops the election. Now there are 2 active list. So now this is a 2 active list. The process 2 is selected 6 as a coordinator because it is the highest. In the same way, the 5 is elected 6 as a coordinator because it is the highest number in this active list. Okay, so here both 2 and 5 are elected 6 because they are having the highest number in their active list. Now 6 becomes the coordinator. So this is about the ring algorithm. Thank you.